I can't fuck with snakes. I ain't all the way back from my people, I pray I won't fortune for fame. I'm finna turn up and get they ass a taste. I thought I was global, they screaming my name. I'm everywhere like I'm the Chicago way.
Y'all did first off, after our interview, y'all did more interviews. And one of those True Teller. I'm proud of y'all for making it a True Teller, because that's not, I mean, as much as he interviews people, that's not an easy accomplishment here. Y'all said two things, so we're going to talk about these two things. Actually, matter of fact, y'all said a lot more than that, but we're going to talk about two things specific. We're going to start off with Duck here. Y'all, you both just mentioned how y'all not pushing peace, so I'm not going to ask y'all if that is. But what y'all did say is this. When my brother was trying to push peace, niggas wasn't behind that. So, let me ask you this. First off, do y'all believe FBG Duck was the first rapper to push the peace?
No.
Like the real way of pushing peace. No guns, no beef, no none of that. Not just get up here saying stop the violence, but then X, Y, and Z. But it's like, I'm finna push peace. No more guns in my music videos. No more guns at all. No more misguiding the youth. No more dissing the dead. No more beef with people. In period, just all positivity.
Like in our circle?
In y'all circle?
Yes.
Oh, just
like,
y'all
okay,
circle?
Look, let me say this. Like, we don't really have no big homies. You feel me? We all one. You feel me? It's how we look at it. You feel me? But at the time, that was the overseer. You see what I'm saying? So like,
man, fuck that. He saved a lot of niggas. I'm gonna keep that shit real.
You did say that too.
Pushing peace if you want to be real. A lot of y'all niggas should have got y'all ass man. I'm gonna just keep that shit real. Fact. A lot of niggas done been out here with their pens down, ass showing. But you know, folks was peaceful guy. Peaceful guy. So if folks say no, it's a no. You feel me? So motherfuckers know who was really trying to push that shit. He been saying that shit. Listen, man, we do our music, man. We get booked at the same spot. We do us. We do the music. Leave that shit in the streets. Niggas didn't want to do that shit.
Damn, he talking about the future, too.
Niggas didn't want to do that shit. Niggas didn't want to do that shit. Niggas didn't want to let him in that door because niggas knew what was up.
The money was going to be gone.
So now it's like, honestly, if you want me to be real, any nigga that's getting a little wave from a record label right now, from our side, bro, doing some dick pulling. I'm gonna keep that shit real. You doing some dick pulling.
And as far as Doug, thank y'all for making that clear on what y'all firmly believe at this point. Y'all said it in the True Teller interview. So yeah, and we also made the Skyway. We support Duck. We did something out of ordinary. We made a positive facts about FBG Duck post. What you guys just said, that's what Duck was talking about in like the 6th slide of our post. Where he was literally talking about shows and everything like that, like how y'all just mentioned. But let's get that clear. Duck said this, and y'all said nobody supported that at first, right? Even from y'all side?
I wasn't with that shit. I ain't gonna lie.
Dang, I ain't with you.
But at that time, see, I ain't see the bigger picture. I wasn't really doing music heavy. I was just slightly dropping shit. Doing shit here and there. Like, alright. I still have my own shit going on. Like, I still had a lot of shit going on. Like, I done did a lot of time. I ain't had a free year in the last 15 years, 16 years. So, it's like, back to back, with the law. So, it's like, I ain't really, you feel me? I wasn't with that shit. I ain't gonna lie to you.
And this applies to you too, Chico?
I wasn't with it, but you feel me? It's still rules and regulations to this shit. Like, when there's rules and regulations, nigga, you go by them rules and them guidelines, nigga. Or it's violations, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, you don't have to agree with certain shit, but when you outvoted, you outvoted. You know what I'm saying? So you go by that. It's a code. You feel me? You got a brotherly package of code.
Shit, when he talked, you was outvoted right then and there.
Yeah, you was outvoted. Once he spoke up, you was outvoted.
He and Duck alone?
Yeah, big man.
Yeah. Okay, that goes to show. Alright, now check this out. Y'all just said that Doug was saying this and y'all wasn't with it at first, right? Alright, bet, cool. Now, did y'all ever see this interview with Straight Drop, Bo Dill and Channel H? Salute to y'all both. Y'all saw them?
Yeah, I seen it.
Alright, bet.
I seen it.
I might have to do a little research, but I think it depends on.
Alright. Now let me say, Duck and Bo Dill was talking about the pushing peace thing, which is today's way of saying pushing, being positive and everything like that. They spoke about this. but if I remember correctly, and feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. Bo was telling Duck about pushing peace and everything, as far as squashing beef with the ops and everything. He said he was, if I remember correctly, he was talking about like Lil J was blowing up everything, with the Chief Keef shit going up. Lil J Chief Keef. He was speaking about how they was talking about like Lil J saying he wanted to squash beef with everything. He would do it for the right reasons, X, Y, and Z. And Bo was trying to tell Sosa and this. They was like, hell no, boy, the fuck. But it's like, to make that long story short, Bo Deal said it's one thing for niggas like X, Y, and Z. Lil J was able to do this. But when it comes down for Duck, this is a possibility that can actually happen because of the reputation Duck had. And basically what they saying is, if Duck was still alive, he could actually help push the piece and it actually would have worked. But these guys saying that, y'all, his blood brothers, saying no. So, with that being said, do y'all believe Duck never had any type of influence that could cause people to want to squash beef?
Right now?
No. If he was still alive or back then?
If he was, okay. Yeah. If he was still alive, yeah. Like, alright, let's take back. Oh, boom.
Yeah, if he was still alive, but you gotta think. See, I don't know, cause I was with him every day, so it's like, listen, I'm gonna keep it real. See, this is what a lot of people don't know, cause a lot of people went with him every day. So, the thing is, at first, that's where the dead bitches came from. At that point, it was like, fuck that piece shit. So when folks died, he ain't died with that piece shit in his mind. When folks died on that. Simple. That's what folks died on. Because motherfuckers kept using him trying to push the piece as a way to hold motherfuckers. They were steady dropping their little shit, being disrespectful. He kept just turning his ear to it, But motherfuckers like us, we gonna keep saying something about it, bro. What you gonna do? We don't want to keep hearing that shit. So that's why I kept dropping my shit. Bam. That's when he started hopping in my shit. Then eventually it got to a point where it was just like, fuck it. At that point, that's when he strictly just got on what we was on. Because at that point, he seen the same shit we was seeing. So that's why I be so firm on I'm not with the justice for Duck shit. Not to shame or bash nobody. Because I still love Mama Shina, but I'm not with the justice for Duck shit because I knew what bro stood for. So,
I stand with him on that.
Okay. And thank y'all for making that clear, because that was going to be my next question. In that True Teller interview, you both spoke on a very deep topic, and y'all said the most brutally honest way. That shit gave me goosebumps. And y'all just said it again. Y'all don't support no justice for Duck. And the thing is, Mama Duck.
I just feel like everybody pushing peace now because they scared.
Scared to actually be on it like how they say it was on it back in the day?
Yeah.
Motherfuckers scared of them Ricos. Now, I ain't gonna lie, them feds ain't nothing to play with. But
you knew this when you jumped in that water. You knew what came with this. You knew 45 Life came with this. You knew what it was.
Because one thing about a Rico is what motherfuckers don't understand. You could be pushing the piece now. If that Rico started they can date that bitch back from 5-10 years. You still get wrapped up in that Rico. You could have just joined the game today. You going down for the shit we did 10 years ago. You just started today, we just jumped you in. You going down for the shit we did 10 years ago.
Unless you tell.
So it's like you can, unless you tell. So it's like you could try to do all that behind the scenes, but when you got niggas already telling, these niggas willingly telling, come on now, like, be
they don't need you.
Like, the feds is the feds. When they come, your best thing to do is get a plea deal. Get your best plea deal. Simple.
Yeah. And Chico, when you said anybody that's pushing peace, they scared, that's in general or just only for right now?
Right now, if you pushing peace right now, you scared.
Alright. So,
cause look, I'm keeping it.
I'm not for the violence though. Don't get me wrong.
I'm not for violence.
Yeah, because that was gonna be my next question. So it sound like y'all niggas just pushing chaos and destruction here.
No. When the 2020 campaign Stop the Violence, Put the Guns Down, and all these campaigns is going on.
Which Duck participated on.
Duck participated in. Look, all these, no offense to nobody, 62, 64, 65th, and all these blocks and 51st and all these gangs, they wasn't with the Stop the Violence campaign movement. You see what I'm saying? So it's like now I feel like if you jumping on that wave now after all these people done died and all these past 3-4 years, you willing to push peace?
Motherfuckers say my brothers got to be the sacrifice for y'all to push peace.
Push
Bitch,
peace.
please.
That's how I feel.
Crazy.
My people had to get sacrificed for niggas to push peace. That don't even make sense.
We push
You
peace
feel me?
after you bury your brothers, then we push peace.
Then we push peace.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let's see if everybody want to push peace then.
After
Ain't
they
nobody
kill
wanna
your
push
mama
peace
little
then.
son, let's push peace.
Alright, bet.
But I ain't for no violence though. I
Yeah,
don't,
no, I ain't for that.
So don't say the mass destruction and shit, cause I ain't even that type of guy.
Yeah, I
I
don't
mean,
want to hurt people.
I
I don't want to hurt
ain't-
people.
Cause that's what violence equals to.
I ain't for no violence now. I ain't for no shooting up no parks and shit like that.
No, I'm
Seeing
just not
niggas
with the
where
pushing
kids
peace.
at and shit like that, bro.
As a matter of fact, y'all not pushing no violence, but y'all not pushing peace. Do y'all have?
Okay, I'm sorry. I'm gonna switch that. I'm not pushing unity.
There we go.
They pushing unity. I'm with the pushing peace. Alright, you go your way, I go my way. We make money, we make bread. You do you, I do me. But I'm not with the me and you linking up in the studio, shaking hands.
But you
We out
can't
here
have unity
lollygagging,
without,
having
you
breakfast.
can't have unity and no peace without unity. It's all one.
No, peace is you up.
No.
When it's unity is peace.
No, because when
That is
it
true.
depends on where I see you at peace. If we in a place of business, yeah, peace.
That's peace.
But if we ain't in no place of business, it ain't
That's
gonna
what I'm
be no
saying.
peace.
They pushing unity. They bring each other. They meeting up, eating whoops together,
Yeah,
doing all.
that's
I'm not
different-
doing that.
different shit.
That's coming as one. I'm not doing
And the
that.
thing
I-
is,
I
you're not the
got
only
shit
rapper
like
who
that.
said this. So I see what you're saying. So, and since you brought up whoops, for example, there's no such thing as a symbol of peace.
No, blood been shit. Once blood been shit, you can't put peace on top of blood. It don't make sense.
All right, bet.
Stop the violence out there.
All right. Y'all not. So make it clear, y'all not for no unity. But
No.
if there is, but will you ever get? But will you ever get old enough to the point where it's like, I'm done with this shit overall? Because at some point when you get old, you reflect.
Doing what?
Done with the no unity and want all peace shit.
Hell no.
Man, what done what? Listen, I got fuck my ups on my middle finger. I'm with this shit forever. I ain't gonna lie.
I'm dying behind that.
Listen, I ain't gonna.
Okay,
It's going to
fine.
the grave with me.
Then there's no. Then I don't even need to keep.
It's fucked
trying-
up.
I don't even need.
I
to
don't
keep trying-
gang bang though, so I'm
Yo,
not.
yeah,
this not
don't,
about
don't,
no
get-
gang
don't
bang
put
shit.
me in no
This is like-
GBD. This ain't got
Yeah.
nothing to do with it. So
Yeah, this just for life in
but
general.
it-
but-
hell yeah, this is just me. I
Yeah,
ain't gonna
my
lie to
brother
you.
died. It's fucked up.
But I'm not for no violence. Don't get me wrong. I'm for seeing the kids growing up and all that shit.
Yeah.
I'm for peace with that.
Okay.
And that aspect, I'm on peace with
All
that.
right.
I'm on board with that.
Yeah.
Anything else,
Just for
shit,
you.
that's them. I ain't with that.
But it's like, I mean, y'all ain't showing the youth nothing else.
Yeah, what they giving back to the youth. That's why I say I don't be on board with a lot of shit. Like, motherfuckers be doing a lot of shit for self. It be looking good, motherfuckers cashing all these checks out these interviews. What is they really giving back, though? Like, that's the shit that I be saying. Like, motherfuckers pushing
Okay.
peace in they city. You got to get back to push peace.
Go buy a block.
You got to show these shorties something different. You can preach all that shit on Instagram and on these interviews behind the camera in motherfucking Las Vegas and LA and Colorado and Canada and Brazil. When these shorties out here slinging iron broke as hell, you can't tell them that shit.
Pull up to the hood, start taking pipes off these 15, 14, 13-year-olds, making
They
them go to
want that.
school. Then talk to me about something. Until then, don't talk to me about pushing unity, because you can't say the word.
Wow.
You gotta start that shit in your city first.
can't
These
say
niggas
the
not
word.
even in their city doing this shit.
Yeah, you know what? I was gonna make this very clear. The,
Yes, you
the
gotta
examples
start-
of the ones who have said numerous of times they're pushing peace is FYB J-Mane, Tay Savage, and Ruger. And what you guys did say is it makes a very strong point. They all are not living in Chicago. And on top of that, they all are doing interviews speaking on pushing peace. And for what you say, giving back to the community. We haven't. I'm not gonna say they're not with that or they haven't done it ever in life. They probably have, but we don't know about it. But to the public, they're speaking on pushing peace publicly, and they're not doing what you guys are saying, which is giving back to the kids publicly, or trying to actually put peace in the city publicly. or try to, like you said, take guns away from all the young kids trying to gangbang publicly. There's a lot of shit publicly that they haven't done, but they're talking about peace.
Yeah. Do a kid parade.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna break it down for you. Listen. Starting off with J-Mane, he pushing the peace, promoting his rules. Tay Savage, he pushing the peace, promoting Muslim. That's just all it is. That's all it's up, man.
What about
Ruger.
They say his form of pushing peace actually might work and influence something.
I don't even. Ruger lost blood, but I don't pay attention to no Ruger do. I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, then I guess we don't even gotta talk about about what he was doing. I would love to talk about it, but we don't got to. But all right, but thank you for making that clear. Wow, not even religion can help push peace, because Muslim is actually a religion, and that's actually some serious shit. But thanks for making that clear. You know what? Let's move on from this topic. All right, now for the next topic here. When you got about the Duck situation, not pushing justice for Duck. After making that statement, we posted it. Rappers agreed, and a whole lot of people agree with y'all. But that is actually a public statement to anyone who actually knows Duck. So when you made that statement, did that cause friction at home?
I was on FaceTime Mama Shima right after that.
Before the interview was out, or